Conan guest tonight is a two-time Academy Award-winning actress. Her new movie, Freedom Writers, is now in theaters nationwide. Please welcome Hilary Swank. Hello. You look fantastic.
Thanks.
I'm good now. Thank you for being here.
Thanks. It's great to be back. Yeah, you look great, too. It's been a long time.
I know it has been. You know, I have not seen you since you won your second Oscar, so congratulations.
Thank
you were on just before
Yes, the week
you
before.
Won.
I was doing Saturday Night Live.
Right, and many people think I was responsible for you winning. Okay, maybe they don't, but if I keep saying it, it's going to catch on that I'm the Oscar maker. You have two now, and then, you know, so few people just have one. The second time around, was it a little less thrilling, where you're like,
no.
great,
no,
whatever, I got two of these now.
Yeah, great. Well,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It still blows my mind to actually even hear that, and I've been doing these talk shows and promoting Freedom Writers, and when people say that, like when you said it before I walked in, it's very surreal.
If I were you, I would get a holster and put one in each and walk around and then put them away. Maybe a bad idea. Obviously, you work very hard. What do you do to relax? Someone told me you like to cook. Is that true?
I do, yeah. I love to cook. I love to cook. I love being in New York City. I love to eat. I love food.
You know, I don't cook at all. I can boil ramen fried noodles. That's what I can do. But I can't cook anything. But what I like kitchen gadgets.
Me too.
Like what kind of gadgets do you like?
I have the latest thing that I actually bought was a corn zipper.
What's a corn zipper?
A corn zipper is this great thing. You take the corn on the cob, and you put this little gadget over it and press it down, and it takes off all the kernels, and you get fresh corn.
Really? So it sort of dekernelizes the corn automatically.
And I'm from Nebraska, and so I'm a corn husker, and that kind of makes sense, right?
Sure, yeah.
And I'm from there, and I used to always eat corn out of a can. Not anymore. I got a corn zipper.
You used to eat corn out of a can? You literally take off the top and just get a spoon and eat the corn?
No, but my mom would open it up and warm it up in the microwave, and yeah.
I have a corn taser. If I'm attacked by corn, I can zap it.
You do?
No, that's ridiculous. No, but they have so much cool stuff. I like the blenders, the melon baller. Do you have a melon baller?
I actually do, and I've never used it.
Me neither. I like to just, I call it my tiny spoon, but...
But you never use it?
I've never used it at all.
When you're watching your weight, you pull it out.
Just a little bit, thin waist. Someone told me, we do have something in common, which is we both I love to drive cross-country. I haven't done it in years, but I loved getting in my car, my cheap Ford Taurus, and just driving, nothing against Ford Taurus, but this, you know, okay, it wasn't a great car. I love Ford Taurus. You're great Ford.
You're going to have a Ford Taurus on your doorstep.
Yeah, I already have one.
They're gonna, another one.
Yeah, there'll be a guy in it and he'll hit me.
No, now that you're saying it on television, they'll send you one.
Oh, that's right. I really love Porsche. Anyway, but I'm curious because I used to love to drive cross-country, and I hear that you like to do that, but you like to do it inexpensively. Is that right?
The last time that I did it, first of all, I love road trips. I love road trips. I love getting in the car and just driving. It clears my mind, clears my head. But yeah, the last time I actually took a road trip, I stayed in motels for $30 and less a night. That was my goal, all across the country.
Hilary Swank stayed in $30 or less motels across the country. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was great. It was really fun. I mean, it was interesting at times, but it was great. It was a great challenge.
Can you always find? I would think sometimes you just can't find a hotel for less than for less than $30.
Yeah, you can't. It was, like I said, it was challenging. I actually drove into a place in Mississippi, and it was kind of cheating. I had made it all the way. I started in Los Angeles, and I went down through the South, and then came back up to New York.
Right.
And I found $30 or less almost every single night. I was doing really well, and I got to Mississippi, and I could not find a place. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So
you don't want to break your $30 rule.
No, and I made it that far, and I was not about to break that. So I went into this, like, Mississippi Inn place, and I said, look, this is what I'm doing. And it was, like, probably almost 1 in the morning, and they weren't sold out, so I thought it wasn't rude to ask. And I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm staying $30 a night. I know you're not $30 or less, but could I stay here for $30 or less so I don't have to ruin this thing I'm doing?
Did they recognize you? Like, that'd be the greatest thing.
Yeah, the woman was looking, she was kind of looking at me.
You're like holding 2 Oscars. I don't want to pay the full rate. I just want to pay $30. This is very important to me.
It was kind of like that. But no, she understood what I was doing. She was like, I actually think that's really cool, and I totally support that and want to do that. Yeah, you're totally in. $30 bucks. You got it. And I checked out, and it was $30, and I got my credit card statement. It was a full price.
Really?
Yeah.
She screwed you over.
I called and I said, hey, I was doing my trip, my $30 or less a night trip, and you charged me full price. And the owner was like, yeah, well, the woman at the front desk did that, but we don't do that for anybody.
Yeah. She was like, well, she said that to your face, but now you're back in Los Angeles. Exactly. It's $190.
Exactly.
It's great. I want to mention quickly, you have this cologne. Is this your cologne?
Well, it's not mine, but it's actually perfume.
Perfume. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I played a boy in a movie, but...
Yeah, right. Sorry.
I am a girl.
Cologne, I own. I just use the Old Spice underarm deodorant.
Well, you smell nice.
Thank you.
It's Guerlain, yeah. Insolence. It's a perfume that I'm doing with Guerlain.
Insolence is an interesting, name for a perfume because insolence kind of it suggests it's rude, kind of. You know?
Can be. It can be.
Insolence.
It's funny that you say that. Yeah. Well, first of all, I think what they meant to I think it stands for like today's woman, independent woman. You know. You stand on your own type of woman. But when I'm being a little troublemaker, my friends go, okay, Miss Insolent.
Miss Insolent, yeah.
So
I have a cologne called Insufferable. Conan O'Brien, Insufferable. Let's talk about freedom riders.
Yeah.
A lot of people are very excited about this movie. This is a true story.
Yes.
About a woman who teaches in an inner city school, dealing with incredible kids, but these are kids that are not openly, accepting the educational process, and you have a lot to overcome.
Yeah, Erin Gruwell is the woman that I play, and yes, everyone had kind of written these kids off and said they can't learn, and they're in gangs, and they're not worth our attention or our time, and they had lost a lot of hope because of that. And this woman came into their life and kind of restilled hope in them by believing in them and helping them believe in themselves. And it's an incredible story. I find it really inspiring, and to me, that these kids are real heroes, as is Erin.
We have a clip here from Freedom Riders. Can you tell us anything about this scene?
Yeah, I think this is a scene, it's called Toast for Change, and it's actually something that Erin did with her kids, where she said to them, you all have a past that was very difficult, but you have a choice to make your future what you want it to be. You shouldn't listen to anyone who tells you that you can't. You should silence all those people and look within your heart and find your calling and tell your story.
Let's take a look at this clip from Freedom Riders.
I want you to take one of these glasses of sparkling cider, and I want each of you to make a toast. We're each gonna make a toast for change. And what that means is, from this moment on, every voice that told you you can't is silenced. Every reason that tells you things will never change disappears. And the person you were before this moment, that person's turn is over. Now it's your turn.
These kids were amazing. They're amazing.
The actors are great.
The actors, yeah. Just incredible, and I learned so much for them.
Well, Freedom Riders, it's worth seeing. It's now playing nationwide. Check it out. Hilary Swank, thank you so much for doing the show.
Thank you.
Party Line coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.